Hello, Miss Putri. Today I'm Sandya Nariswari, absent 33, wants to retell some journal about using podcasts as English learning media to improve students. Okay. This research begins with the importance of English as an international communication medium in the era of globalization, covering fields like business, science, and education. A crucial component of language mastery is listening, which actually accounts for about 40% of daily human communication. Unfortunately, this skill is often neglected and considered difficult by students due to different accents, cultural nuances, and the speech rates of native speakers. To address these challenges, this study investigates the effectiveness of using audio podcasts as an innovative and engaging learning tool. The study used a quantitative pre-experimental research design involving 25 students at Universitas Kepulauan Riau in Indonesia. Over several weeks, students participated in an intervention consisting of regular exposure to podcasts featuring authentic English conversation stories and instructional dialects. The successes of this method was measured by comparing scores from a pre-test and post-test using SPSS, statistical analysis. The data analysis shows a very significant improvement in students' listening abilities. The average class score increased from 51 to 63. The most striking change was seen in the KKM or minimum mastery criteria passing rate in Italy. Only one student achieved the KKM score, but after the podcast intervention, that number jumped to 13 students. Statistically, the result confirmed that audio podcasts had a real positive impact on students' listening fluency and accuracy. Based on research findings, podcasts proved capable of creating a dynamic and enjoyable learning environment. Students felt more motivated, less bored, and more confident because they were exposed to real and real and practical English usage. In conclusion, integrating podcasts into the English curriculum is highly recommended because they are accessible and effectively increase student engagement. Although this study was limited by a small sample size, the findings provide a strong foundation for educators to continue utilizing digital media in the language learning process. Thank you.